You check in on everybody, your family, your friends, your team, but nobody checks in on you. And there became a point where you didn't expect them to. So if you go back to the opening video of this channel, I talk about my drift, how I drifted away from life, had the great lifestyle, beautiful family who loved me dearly, a fantastic business, living on my terms, flexible, got everything which many people, only dream of. Yeah, I was feeling the loneliest I'd ever felt. And I remember walking around and I just looked like Scott, the normal Scott. Yeah, people would be messaging me, like asking for advice, asking me to help solve their issues, when really I had my own issues. But no one ever checked in on me. Nobody said, "How are you?" Because when you are that pillar of the family, when you're that leader of the family or the leader of the business, people expect that you've got it together. And I remember having the feelings, which I described on video one, about being in the bed and never feeling so lonely in my entire life, despite my family just being meters away. And I never forget walking with my wife and just saying, "Listen, I know we are spending just as much time as we have over the years we've been together, but I am seriously lonely and I can't figure out why." Yeah, but nobody's asking me how am I, because I look like I've got it together. When really deep inside, I'm seriously lost. I'm lonely. I have lack direction and I have no idea what is going on in my life. I lack identity. That is something I said to my wife a lot. I have no idea who I am right now. So this is male loneliness after 40, and it's not like what people would expect. Like loneliness, you expect to be on your own. You had no friends, no family. When I had all the friends and I had all the family, but I was feeling incredibly lonely. And that is due probably to being that person that everybody's come to. Yeah, taking on everybody else's problems, running that successful business, being the father figure in a family. You get lost. And when you get lost, you get extremely lonely. And it's important that you identify that you're lost. And it's important that you identify who you've lost. Like, you've lost yourself. And once you do that, you can start to fix yourself. You can start to get rid of these crazy feelings, because I had everything. Yeah. And I often sit here thinking there are a lot of people a lot worse off than me. But me thinking that is not getting rid of these feelings. And I know from speaking to many men around a similar age, those with high flying careers or other big business owners, they would have similar feelings too. And it just comes from the loss of identity. Yeah, life got busy and we lost who we really are, and we've grown, and maybe we're not aligned with certain things which we once were. Yeah, what we were in our 20s, we're not in our 40s. The way we worked in our 20s is maybe not how we work in our 40s. And this can all result in a spiral of loneliness. And yeah, it's crazy to think that I had everybody around me who I'd had for many years, and I was feeling lonely. The man who has it all together is often the most alone, and that does not make it a weakness. It's just we've been such a strong pillar within our business. We are that strong leader. We've been that strong pillar within our family, and people come to us for advice. People look up to us and they think we've got it all together. And we turn up and we show up like we have got it all together, because that's what leaders do. Yeah, we show up like we got it all together. We don't want people feeling sorry for us. Yeah, we don't want people thinking we're a victim, because we're not that type of person. But ultimately, we can show up and we can be crumbling inside. Yep. And that is not weakness. Sometimes life just gets us. Yeah, we lose ourselves, and it's important that we work on our rebuild. Yep. So I want you to do something today. I want you to think of somebody you think has got it all together. And I just want you to check in with them and say, "How are you?" That is it. Nothing else. Just how are you? And in the comment box below, you give me a situation where maybe you have felt alone. Maybe you are a successful business owner, or you have a successful career and everybody thinks you got it together. So share a situation below, like I've shared with you today. And I hope you're enjoying the videos on the drift. Subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.